Speaking of the Northeast, we are watching vaccine distribution now for a second consecutive day as some winter weather works its way into that part of the country. Meg Terrell's watching it. Hey, Meg.
Hey, Carl. Well, that is something that Operation Warp Speed has said that it is keeping its eye on and planning for as well. And there is a briefing going on right now from Operation Warp Speed. We just got some headlines from Health Secretary Alex Azar, who noted that shipments have now been delivered to every site in the first wave of allocations for the Pfizer and BioNTech vaccine. They had planned to send it to 636 U.S. locations as designated by the states. They say now they have done that. As for the Moderna vaccine, which is working its way through the FDA this week and could get authorized by the FDA as soon as Friday, he says 5.9 million doses have been allocated and will go out next week upon the FDA's green light. Now, guys, there's also talk about what's going to come next in terms of supply, and this has really been playing out this week. In terms of Moderna and Pfizer together, the government has purchased 300 million doses of those two vaccines which have proven to work so well. 200 million from Moderna, 100 million from Pfizer. Just now, Operation Warp Speed saying they are trying to work on an additional 100 million doses from Pfizer. But guys, there seems to be some tension happening between the U.S. government and Pfizer, which, remember, was part of Operation Warp Speed but didn't take the early funding and wasn't so truly under the umbrella of Operation Warp Speed as a Moderna was, for example. Secretary Azar was on the news with Shepard Smith last night. Shep asked him why the government hasn't yet used the Defense Production Act to help Pfizer perhaps get raw materials, for example, to be able to speed up another 100 million doses for delivery. Here's what Secretary Azar said, and here's what Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla told us earlier in the week about the potential for use of the Defense Production Act.
While we guaranteed purchase of $2 billion of vaccine, and that is critical for their ability to develop that vaccine and put the capital investment in, they are more secretive with us about their manufacturing capacities, their needs. So we can't know they have a raw material problem until they tell us they have a raw material problem.
We are asking them right now a few things. They haven't done it yet, but we are asking them, and I hope that they will do it very soon because particularly in some components, we are running at critical supply limitations. But I think they will do it.
So, guys, Pfizer CEO told us that they have a 100 million dose allocation that they could deliver in the third quarter to the U.S., but the government wants it in the second quarter. And the sticking point is, how can the U.S. government help, if it can, to speed those doses, as Pfizer, of course, has now made deals with other governments to provide their second quarter allocation.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.